Welcome to Busy 100 Management Information Systems uh, YouTube series on our first major project in the class. This is the website detail project, and it'll also cover the first few, or about 3 out of 4 labs that are also covered in the class. What we're going to look at here initially is some overview material on creating a data-driven website. Most of you probably have experience building simple HTML websites, which may display some static data, but most electronic business or websites, production websites around the world today, are data driven, meaning that they select data and display data from a database or in the form of a mashup, which would come from a different website. So we're going to take a quick look at that and then see what we're going to create. Typically what would happen is you have a customer that is logged into a website and is filling out information on an order form, and when they hit the submit key, that's going to go across the internet to a web server. The web server is going to request certain pages to be displayed back to the customer. Embedded within that page request is typically some sort of a database connection, as you can see down here, and that's encoded in there. And that's going to go out to query a database which might be on a different server. That data is then returned back to the customer with updated, say, inventory levels or updated pricing information or whatever might be saved within the database. Now what I want to show you is the basic structure or layout of the website that we're going to build. Now, like most websites will have kind of a standard layout where on the left-hand side here you will have what's called the left-hand navigation, a list of menu items. And so I'm just taking a look at our standard Sakai. And then across the top I might have some banner information like University of Pacific, and then the content is displayed right here in the middle. So that's generally what we're going to put together in the website for the first project. So what I've placed up here is a little rectangle just showing me what my left-hand navigation is going to be, which would be a list of menu items. And we're going to display in this particular project is information that might be used to run a small or custom bicycle company called Rolling Thunder uh, Bicycles. And so I might have, say, a list of employees and a list of suppliers, etc. And these would be companies that we would do business with. And then we'll build out these links in subsequent labs. Now, on our home page, we might want to display something such as a nice welcome screen, like welcome to Rolling Thunder. And we're also going to display what is called a weather mashup. Now, you've seen this probably on lots of different websites, a little icon or what's called a widget of the local weather report. So what's actually happening is the website developer is not creating their own uh, weather forecasting system. They are linking to, but more than linking, they're embedding an external content into their website. So I'm going to draw this as a little cloud out here where I actually have my weather report. And what this weather mashup is going to end up doing is connecting to, from here, going out here to the weather report and displaying the local weather temperature, etc., things like that. And we'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Um, After we create this basic home page here, we are going to create several other pages, and I'll represent those as other rectangles, just kind of draw them down here, but they're all going to end up on one single browser page. And this might be actually my employee data. And the employee data is then going to link out to a database. And I use this little cylinder symbol here to represent an external database. In this case, Rolling Thunder, and that will be an Access database. That contains a bunch of data for the bicycle manufacturing company. So again, we're going to go out and grab that data, and retrieve it and display it in this section here of our web page. So that's the general layout, and we'll create several of these different pages over the next several labs and for the main project.